going on, guys? Geezer. Back again for another very simple basic review. Um, Again, I'm not a professional. I'm gonna say this in a lot of my videos until maybe people start following. Maybe I have to step my game up. But for right now, I just don't give a fuck. Um, by the way, man, cheers. All right. So I've done 2 videos now, 3 videos now, but first one was basically me lecturing you, which, whatever. Do what the hell you want. This is going to be a third product review. And for me personally, this here was a game changer. This is the Smok Stick V8 that comes with the big baby beast. It's a tank that so many people have purchased, rave about, love about. It's an all-in-one, easy to charge, easy to use. 2 different style coils. This is the part that really, again, I'm new to this, so I'm not going to have multiple camera angles where I can show you, oh, top view down here, bottom view down. Fuck that. But anyways, spin the lid open, fill it up, close it up, you're done. Adjustable airflow on it. There's more reviews. Go and check them out. Mine aren't for reviews. Mine are just basically showing you step by step of what I've done to get me off the cigarettes and get me into vaping, and my changes through my nicotine levels, which from what I hear from a lot of people are pretty drastic. A lot of people will go from 18 down to 12, and that's over a course of 3 to 6 months, and then they go from 12 down to 10, and a lot of people seem to take like years to get down to where I am, where I started off three and a half weeks ago. Yeah, about three and a half weeks ago, and I've gone from 12 milligrams down to 2.75. I'm different from a lot of people. Why? Because I quit smoking 6 years ago. Check out my first video if you want to know the whole story on that shit. I really don't think I got hooked back on the nicotine. I think I got hooked back onto the habitual habit. And I had to break up my routine a little bit more. But this one here, the Smok Stick, after doing reviews and everything, and I saw these people that were doing this cloud chasing and vape tricks, kind of appealed to me. It made it look fun, made it look enjoyable, entertaining. So I took the leap and I tried this. This thing here I don't want to use the same phrase that I used in my very first one because I got that off somebody else. And I want to try and do this all on my own. But this little device will produce a lot of clouds and a good amount of vapor. When I use this on as my daily and everything, I went from the 810 drip tip down to a 510 with an adapter and everything, just because I found the 810 with what I was using at the point in time, I found it a lot of airflow. Right now I'm only running this maybe a third, just over half. Yeah, see, I don't like this drip tip. It just allows too much airflow through. I'm actually running in this one, what is this? Vanilla ice cream. But I'm also using colada in it to kind of cool it down. Actually kind of makes it feel like you're actually having an ice cream cone. You get the vanilla waffle cone flavor right in the beginning. And then you get a hint of blueberry in the back end, and then the cooling sensation from the colada. But I'm not doing reviews on flavors and everything. I'm doing not reviews at all. I'm just letting you know what worked for me. This thing here will produce a lot of vapor if you want to start doing. This would be a great starter kit if you want to start doing vape tricks, if you want to start doing ghosts, if you want to start doing jellyfish, if you want to do O's, if you want to do waterfalls, tornadoes. This would be, hands down, one of the best starters that you can buy right now. Holds 5 mils of e-liquid, which is, for me, when I was using this, a whole tank would last me a whole day, as well as the battery. Comes with 2 coils and a whole bag of other shit. Check out those other guys, man. Again, I'm not doing this to do anything spectacular and everything. I'm just doing this to see if I can get people to quit smoking. This was my 3rd step. And it was a major change for me. Like, trying to get used to this one for the simple fact that the other ones, because they're such low ohms and whatnot, when I first used this, it was, or I'm going to set it down so I don't have to fucking keep waving it around and I'm not fucking Harry Potter or shit like that. But for me, what happened was I tried to use the Smok Stick V8 as one of the e-cigarettes and everything and take little draws off it and little kind of puffs here and there. And it was hot. It was warm. It really hit the back of my throat. So much so that like I could like literally go, that was it. I was done. I couldn't do any more. Excuse me. I apologize. Again, what goes in must come out. And I don't edit. But this thing really hit. This thing hits like a fucking dump truck, man. It will give you your nicotine hit. If you can learn to do direct lung hits and use it properly. With this one here, you cannot just go and, ooh, I got a little nicotine hit, yay, whoop, ooh, little cloud. Yeah, I'm done. No, this does not work like that. This thing here, you have to, pardon my phrase, you have to suck the shit out of this thing because you need the airflow to kind of cool down the coil, which allows it to cool down the vapor, which allows it to become enjoyable and give you that flavor. The store that I deal with, and I'm going to give my first plug out ever, no sponsor, no nothing, Dash Vapes. I got talking to one of their online support, and you guys go and talk, you'll find out who she is. But she literally explained to me that this is not something that you can suck on like a cigarette, man. Like, this is a true vape, man. Like, you really have to. You literally have to take a good haul, have to have the airflow. Hence why I bought the Colada, which gives you the cooling sensation like menthol without the menthol taste, which is, again, what she recommended to me. Those two things, learning how to use this device, because nobody really explains to you how to use this device. This is different from the other ones in my other video. You literally have to inhale quickly, proper airflow. You don't need the Colada. But it did make it a little bit easier for me for the first couple days. After that, I use the Colada for certain juices that I've got. Again, my ice cream, just because it literally makes it feel like you're licking on an ice cream cone. Downfall, which is going to be the downfall of all three, but this will probably be the worst one because of the price point of this thing. When the bottom part of it, where the battery is, which micro USB, somewhere around there, once the battery part of this thing dies, it's useless. Like, you gotta fucking throw it out. The tank you can still use because it's, I believe it's a 24.2. Go check your own specs out. But the tank you can use on another mod, whichever way you want decide to go. But yeah, once a battery is done, man, this thing's useless. How long is it going to last? I don't know. I've only used this thing for a week and a half, and I decided to take another huge step forward and go to another product, which I'll show you in the next video. But overall, this thing here it's a cat's ass. If you want to get into cloud chasing, doing tricks and doing shit like that, the Smok Stick V8 Pro. Why did I say Pro? It's a Smok Stick V8. I don't know why I said Pro. I'm not a pro. It will chuck out some major clouds, and the flavor is absolutely incredible. I really enjoyed this. I really did. This now is going to become like my backup, maybe my travel vape, just because I don't have to carry around extra batteries, man. It's just check my luggage, empty out the tank, throw some juice in there, throw the charging cable, goes in the luggage. Perfect for traveling. Yeah, shit. I really don't know what more to say about this. If I was to actually start off and knew the knowledge that I know now, this is probably what I would have started off with. But because I didn't know, because there's not enough research out about this thing here for new vapors. Nobody really tells you that you cannot suck on this like a regular cigarette or an e-cigarette or anything like that. Nobody ever tells you that you have to have proper airflow. You have to literally take a big hit off this, otherwise it's going to burn. But when you do close it down for the airflow, excuse me, I don't edit my shit. When you do close it down for full airflow, you get a bit of a whistling sound. You'll find your sweet spot, and sweet spot I mean by flavor spot. Once you find that, then you'll progress and you'll open up a little bit more. And yeah, I think Smok did a fabulous job on this thing. My personal opinion, downfall is you can't change the battery in it. So when it dies, man. You're out. I want to say you're out the 50, 60 bucks, but this is Canadian, so 40, 45 bucks US, give or take. When the battery dies, you're out that. But when you go and price it, the tank alone in Canada is about 35 bucks. So really, you're only at about 15 bucks. And you can reuse the tank if you buy a proper mod, whether you buy a box mod or another tube mod or whatever it may be. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. So, until the next video, if you go back and check out my previous two Or even go to the very first one and see everything. But those were my 3 progressions up to where I am now, kind of, because I went to one step further. And I'll show you that in the next video. Until then, get off the cigarettes, enjoy vaping, have fun with it. And this will make it fun. The clouds that you can produce with this are awesome. They're a lot of fun. But just don't be that fucking asshole that turns around and like, oh, I'm a vapor now, man. I'm not smoking a cigarette, and blow it in somebody's face. Because somebody's going to punch you in the fucking mouth for being that dick. And don't be that dick. Be the person that's doing this to make you better, and don't piss anybody else off while you're doing it. Plus, you don't smell like an ashtray. Your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever friend, you're not going to taste like that ashtray. Until next time, geezer out.